Hey everyone, Kagarino here. Why did the HR department hire the Australian animal? Because he was qualified for the position. We're back with another episode here on Western Australia. I'm just in the harvester, and we're starting to do up this canola field. It's quite the large canola field, so it's going to take some time, but that's the first job for today's episode. So I'm going to bang that out. We're going to do a time lapse and hope you guys enjoy. Alright everyone, that is as much as I'm going to do myself. I'm going to send Isaac out in the harvester for the rest of the field as I jump in our big FENDT tractor to start plowing up the first field we touched, the barley field. So let's set Isaac up into this. There he goes. Looks like before I get into the FENDT, we got to go unload Isaac already. Didn't realize the tank was so full. Parts of this field are very, very productive and other parts are not. The problem is he's in the middle of the field in the worst possible place. So I'm going to have to circle all the way around. I'll meet you guys when I'm near him. Actually, you know what? Since I never actually planted this field, I'm just going to cut right here. I know it's going to kill some of you on driving in the crop, but we lose a little bit. I don't got much time here. As you can tell, the day is coming to an end here in March. We need to harvest this up before we move to the next day, or else it'll all get withered. So we'll unload him and then maybe just leave the grain cart depending on how full it is. I think it's going to be, well, as we learned, 2.5 loads the harvester can fit in this trailer. Alright, there you go, Isaac. Away you go. I'm just going to go park up the JBC after emptying and then park it up in the field close to where we need it. So we'll just unload the trailer now. So our first load of canola going into the storage silo. Pretty exciting. I love how dark it is. Well, we'll park the JBC right here, ready for when the harvester's empty again. I jumped over to the FENDT. This thing is huge. With the dualies, and it has a lot of power. I made a mistake by saying this is a plow. This is actually just a large cultivator. I don't believe we need to do any plowing. It didn't say on the mini-map. So let's get the FENDT hooked up here. We're going to pull this over to the entrance of our property here, our driveway, and get started on that. This is going to take a lot because it's a huge field, and it's not priority as we don't need to worry about the crop withering. So we'll get in here and we'll drop her down and get to work. This is quite a large cultivator. It's about 12 and so meters wide. So that's pretty awesome. And away we go in the FENDT for the first time. Big dually tractor. Okay, that's a huge field that took forever just to do the headland. I'm gonna go make sure the harvester doesn't need to be emptied, which I think is gonna come up real soon. Just finishing up the last little bit of canola that Isaac couldn't get. And this field is pretty much complete. Not as big of a harvest as the barley field. It maybe wasn't taken care of as good as the other one, so the yield wasn't as high. We'll make sure that's better for next time out. Next planting season, we'll make sure this field is nice and prepared, and it's going to give us a high yield on whatever we're going to plant. So that makes me wonder, though, if you have an idea for what crop we should plant next season or coming up, let me know in the comment section below. So a few very spotty spots that weren't able to get taken care of. Maybe I should install courseplay, and that would help making sure that the workers are getting this done correctly. But not a big deal to come back and clean up a few spots. Obviously not all the field, there might be some missing, but we'll get this totally unloaded, and for a while the harvester is going to sit in the shop and not be used. So it will be missed, but that's okay. Now everything here is going to have to get cleaned. It's pretty dirty. It helps to unfold the header before you drop it on the ground. Beautiful. Got it all set up. Gonna take it over to where we have our pressure washer. Gonna park it there for a while we finish a few other jobs, and we'll come back and wash a lot of our equipment off. Actually, we don't have a pressure washer. We're gonna install one right here by the middle of these two shelters here. Okay, let's grab the JBC here, empty this one more time into the silo, and that was a pretty good harvest. That field is very interesting with the power lines in the middle of it. To try to get everything done, you have to go back and spend some time around those with the harvester. So I'm gonna get out. Yeah, so we had 100,000 liters of canola, and we have 300,000 liters of barley. That's pretty awesome. Also, let's check the prices on these things. So canola is $1,800 at the train station. It can go up to $2,100 closer to June. And then barley, $1,100 is the most, and right now it's currently pretty low. So barley is not a good time to sell that. Canola ain't too shabby of a time to sell, but we could still make quite a bit more money. So we're in March, I believe. Yes, March. So we have a few months and we can sell up all this stuff. And I kind of park this where it can get washed as well. And we still have one piece of equipment we'll go finish the job with, and that's on the Massey Ferguson doing the solid fertilizer and spreading. Alrighty, over here at the solid fertilizer tank, I'm going to fill it up. Our spreader here holds quite a bit, and we'll get over to the field. So I did go over this field with the sprayer using the remainder of the liquid fertilizer I purchased. So now we're going to just hurry up and get this job done before the end of the night, as it's getting quite late, and we'll have to wash up the tractors as well. So we'll do this field, and we'll see you over when we start washing the tractors. This solid fertilizer spreader makes quick work of that job. So we'll park this up close to, and we're going to purchase a power washer here, clean up the equipment before the end of the evening. So thanks everyone for watching. If you did enjoy the video, make sure to hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new, and also you can check out this update video on the 80 Survival series right here. Take care, have fun, and stay safe.